was again, people need to see that the audit and the legal analysis of the situation. It currently has 1.9 million views. So
That's great.
there's obviously some interest in it. But the behavior of Deputy Gregory and Deputy Pretor is just, their behavior is so porky and unprofessional. It's mind-boggling. Just, they got their gun and their badge, and they're just, these tough guys. Just the ego involved is just outrageous. Why can't we have normal people as deputies? People who behave rationally and reasonably, and understand that Michele Allen is a taxpayer. She's a member of the public. They work for her, and they don't seem to understand that. They seem to think that they work for the sheriff or they work for the county. They work for the public, for God's sake, and they don't understand that. And this leg iron business.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's because she allegedly spoke out at a meeting. All she did was ask a question. She asked, "Are there going to be minutes to your executive session?" That's what she was arrested for.
Oh my goodness. And so they obviously have something they're trying to hide because they don't want those minutes to come out.
There's just no telling what Dan Barney is doing with that money. And when you have a guy who's a convicted felon, my observation of this guy is he simply doesn't know right from wrong. So he has an excuse for his behavior. He's a criminal.
Right.
But what's the excuse of the DA? What's the excuse of the sheriff? What is their excuse?
That's great.
It's I don't know if there's what we're seeing right here is a microcosm of what goes on in the Oswego County Sheriff's Department. So if you think that this is an isolated incident, and again, that audit, this guy has no local connection to anything. It's just a legal analysis, and he plays the body camera. So you can see the behavior of these deputies, and you can see for yourself. And if they behave like this, don't you think it's an isolated incident? It goes on all the time, and it needs to stop. These deputies need to be trained to be professionals, and they're not being trained to be professionals. It's like something out of what you'd expect out of West Virginia or Mississippi is what's going on here.
I can see how passionate you are about it, Mike. Mike, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. Thanks for coming on the show and talking about it today. And you out there, now that you know, and do something about it, whether it's in Oswego where you live or in the town or district where you actually live, because we need you in these local meetings. And this is the reason why. Mike, thank you so much for showing up.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks.